When you look at the divide between the haves and the have-nots, is there anything that central banks should actually be aware of? Should they make a difference in how they distribute wealth, or not distribute wealth, but actually, for example, some of the QE that's been there for such a long time?
Well, central banks probably should be open about some of the effects, but central banks will absolutely be right in saying the policy procedures, the policy remedies should be incumbent upon the lawmakers, the political establishment, rather than central banks. And this is something the ECB is often quick to point out. Central banks create the conditions to make effective reform easier, but whether reform happens or not, that is up to the political establishment, and so far they have fallen short.
But I know this is a difficult question, but when you look at populism, and this goes back to, the idea of unfairness, the idea that you've been left behind either because of technology or globalism, are markets really good at understanding the effect of that populism in 4 to 5 years?
Well, I think in hindsight right now, did markets underestimate the effects on populism due to the distributional effects over the last few years, which led to some of the political decisions in the past 2 years? Absolutely not. So on a forward-looking basis, is their track record getting better? I would actually treat that with skepticism at this point, but at least it's on investors' radars, and when they price assets, when they look at risk factors, hopefully that will be much more important in their inputs up ahead.